Today on Chit Chat, a Texas school is teaching kids how to deal with police. Is this really needed? And a new study says helping too much with homework can actually hurt your child's grades. Then, Kirsten Regalado brings her fashion creation to the Chit Chat studio. Houston starts right
Good morning and good morning! Chit Chat
Good morning.
is in the house!
How much coffee did you have today?
Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. And you know what, guys? I heard we're not going to have any coffee today.
What?
That's why
Finally,
we don't have-
the production crew listened to me. Instead of having coffee, we're going to have mimosa!
Time!
But anyway, we are...
Oh, there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my God, thank you, director.
Thank you.
Our director.
Our director is here.
Yes. Thank you. Let's go. Cheers. 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 Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo.
Does that mean we're gonna have better chit chat because
Of
we have
course.
alcohol in our system?
Okay.
All right. Cheers, you
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Happy Sunday.
We're a Sunday morning brunch after all, so we need.
What's the
mimosa.
best place to go after this, right?
Ooh.
Oh, brunch. We gotta do brunch.
Yeah. I'm dreaming of pancakes and bacons and ham.
But you know, before doing that,
Uh.
if we're going to brunch, be careful on
Why?
how you drive.
Mimosas can be
Mommy
really,
Shereen,
really
Mommy
Yes.
Mommy
Shereen.
Shereen.
Yeah.
But it's best to drink mimosas because of the cold weather outside.
That's
Right,
right,
of course.
that's right.
Right.
So-
Just do a lot of juice,
Give
less
us a little bit
alcohol.
of warm.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about today?
Okay,
I
so
want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Come
you
on.
ready? Okay,
Ready.
This is Texas students will soon embark on a groundbreaking classroom instruction, which will teach them how to safely interact with police officers during traffic
Well,
stops.
that's a good one.
Really?
State lawmakers voted to enact the Community Safety Education Act that requires that all high school students take the course once before graduating.
Oh, I like that.
So there's a 16-minute video that students must watch about safe interaction with police, using reenactments about the right and wrong of ways.
Yeah.
What does this say about our youth's respect for authority? And does the school have to be responsible, or do they have the responsibility to teach this? What do you think, guys?
Right now, they have.
Yeah.
If
I think
they
it's a
implement
commitment.
that
Yeah.
course in school, so the teachers are responsible too, not just the police
Or the
people,
parents.
not just the parents.
I got that, but it always starts in the house, in your own
Right,
home.
understand.
It's not. Don't blame the TV. Don't blame the video
games,
games.
yeah.
But
It
some-
all
yeah.
starts from the home,
But
from the
at-
family.
But we have
But
to
you know
understand some kids. They don't have parents. They don't have like
The
Guardians,
guardians
yeah.
and stuff.
Guardians
But at the end of the day,
support
too, though, it's the community itself. We need to help each other out,
Yes.
right? Starts from our home, as you said,
Yes.
start from the
Model.
parents, right?
Uh-huh.
But also the kids, the students spend so much time in school.
Yes.
Most
Most of
like
the time.
hours in a day in
Yeah,
school.
exactly.
So actually,
Like 8
we
hours
need
in
help
school.
from the school too.
Come to think of it, 16 minutes, that's not a lot.
It's
That's
not.
16
It's
minutes
not.
is not a lot.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's just teaching them how to interact with
Right.
police, not just escape because like they've done. Because there's like I heard there's like a 15-year-old kid who
Yeah,
died
yeah, got
because
killed.
he escaped from the police.
They gotta know how to behave and interact with the
Yeah.
authority.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's
the
very-
consequences if they do something
And that's
wrong.
very important because you have to understand the police is there for our safety, right? But they also have
Not all of
just I know, but at the end of the day, there still has a lot of them. Only a few seconds to react on every given situation.
Yes.
So all of us, not just the students itself, but all of us as residents, as citizens, we have to know how to abide. If the police said,
Right.
put your hands up.
Yep.
Put
Have
your
to
hands
do
up.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
If they say, put your hand on the dashboard, put your hand on that. Do not move. Do not move.
Exactly.
And you know what? Also, they didn't even know that when the cop approached them, you have to roll down your window.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
part of it. If they pulled you over, automatically you have to stop,
Yeah.
go pull over on the right hand side,
Right.
and then roll down your window
Yeah.
and put both of your hands on the steering wheel.
Yeah, but there's
That's what it
also
is.
there's also a way that you have to know how to interact with the police.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
also have the right to ask the question, right? Like, why are you being pulled over? You know, you have the right way to ask the
Well, you
question.
have the right to
Probably,
ask.
I hope they include something there to give them confidence, because most
Yeah,
of them,
right.
most of the kids
They're
will
scared.
will be
scared,
scared, right?
especially if they're just new
You must have
driving.
the confidence
Well,
to interact.
that will give them the confidence
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they know now how to
act.
interact.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. And the
So I
reasons
like
too.
that.
You gotta actually really make them more comfortable in driving, for one, because they're new drivers, right? And second, interaction with the community and of course the police, because it's important.
Yeah, they
right?
have to know how to
Yeah.
behave in
And
front
don't
So
of
just drive
kids-
the
for
police, the
escaping.
cops.
Yeah, so kids, be careful.
But
you
still,
gotta
it
watch
always
this.
starts from the house,
Exactly,
the home,
exactly. And there's no
then
discounting
follows the
that.
school.
There's no
Yes,
discounting that.
we have more to come.
Well, I'm sure we haven't heard the end of this, you guys. So there is more to come. We'll be right back. So
Yes,
Cheers to that, mimosa.
I'm gonna finish this one.
Yeah, me too. Oh my God, look at that.
All I want for Christmas is you. Hello, I'm Vincent from Chit Chat Houston. May you find joy, peace, and love this holiday season. And remember that our loving thoughts are always with you. And don't forget to watch Chit Chat Houston Sundays at 11 a.m. on Cube 57.
Welcome back to Chit Chat.
Hey, we got a refill.
Oh my goodness. You guys, gotta ask the people watching us right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you help your children with homework? You guys.
Yes, I did.
I did.
too.
Well,
I did.
a U.S. study has indicated there is no clear connection between parental involvement in homework and improved student performance. It could even bring down grades.
Really?
They concluded that once children move beyond elementary school, parental help with homework can bring test scores down.
Really? Okay.
So does hovering
Interesting.
over your kids' homework or having too much oversight actually
That's interesting.
hurting their growth or helping?
Huh.
Well, let me tell you.
As a parent.
Yeah, as
As
a
a
parent,
parent.
I tried helping my son with his homework.
But he's done with
But
school,
sometimes
right?
like, oh my God, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Because their
Yeah,
curriculum is different from
Right.
ours.
From us
Yes,
before, yeah.
and then he gets frustrated too because I cannot be able to
Right.
help him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, I had that experience. So with
yeah.
my son, that's why we hired actually a tutor
Yeah.
for my son.
That's what I did.
We
That's
did-
what I did.
we did that. Yeah, because sometimes, when we were in school, it was totally different before. Now it's more technical. It's hard.
I don't believe in that, like helping your kid all the time, because that kid will not learn to become independent.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
if the homework did great,
Yeah.
but he was not or she was not the only one doing it. It's with
Right,
parents.
yeah.
How can she learn that
Yeah.
what she did is wrong?
Right.
So when she knows that, oh, I was wrong, so she will strive more.
Right.
I think the
Yeah.
responsibility of both parents would be like to instill the discipline to do the homework.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really to
There's a
like facilitate or like
Well,
answer.
Right, right. There's a
Exact-
difference too, though. If you're just teaching your kids actually where to get especially for math. Mostly it's the math. It's about understanding sometimes. That's
Oh
the
my
biggest
gosh,
challenge
really bad
there.
at
I
math.
love math.
Yeah. No,
I
no,
love
no,
math.
no, no, no,
So
no.
it's the understanding, especially the formula. What I do with my son, and AJ loves math too, my son. is we both really just understand the formula first, and then we do some samples and stuff.
Okay.
But you answering the question is not a good thing.
Exactly.
Right, you have to
Don't spoon feed him the answer.
Yes, exactly. That's
Yeah.
not the right thing to do.
Math like really needs like drilling, like
Oh, yeah.
like, go,
Yeah.
move,
Yeah.
do it
Yeah.
again and again and again.
But other parents are saying like, well, I want to show support to my
Right,
child. But
right.
there's some other ways you can
There's
show your
support,
support.
yeah.
Just like volunteering.
Yeah,
school.
I want to go volunteer in school, attend the PTA meeting,
Yeah, right.
or if Girl Scout, Boy Scout,
And the
whatever
school will
it is.
benefit
Or give them their allowance, that's support.
Be present and be involved.
Yeah,
Right,
be
right,
involved,
right, right.
But homework, let him do the
Well,
homework,
yeah.
let her do the homework.
Or if they have
But you can
questions,
check it afterwards.
Yeah, if they have
Yeah.
questions like exactly how we like, it really is about understanding,
Yes.
but not really giving them the answers.
Correct.
There's a difference.
You can guide them, but
Guide
do
them,
not, like,
exactly.
feed them.
Exactly.
But if I were a parent, like if I had a child or something,
Yeah.
I won't be able to help him even if I had to answer it because
Yeah.
I don't know the lessons right now.
Let me just give you one.
They're so complicated and
Oh yeah.
so technical.
Let me just give you one example. When my
Homework
son
are
moved here, right? He was, I think he was 11 or 12
Mm-hmm.
years old. So remember, the English in the Philippines is totally different. The translation in English is learning English, right?
It's a learn
It's
English,
different,
yeah.
right? So the way in his mindset is that he thought that he's really speaking or writing in English the right way.
yes.
So his teacher really gave him an F or like really
Why?
bad grades.
Why? It's too deep? Or
No, because it's different. It's kind of like a different English. It's reverse English, when you translate it. So
Say reversed English.
Well, it really is backwards. It's
What do
totally
you mean?
different
I'm
because
not getting
because the translation sometimes is
translation, yeah.
different, right? So I had to go to school and I told the teacher, instead of you criticizing my son about the way he speaks and the way he writes English, you should have understood where did my son came from. Because if you knew where he came from, then you will understand, then you will teach him differently. And so he will, because now what my son is feeling now is he feels stupid, right? It's all about really understanding. And then you can teach him the way, right? It's not really teaching and giving him the answer, but teaching him that this is the right way to speak English, or this is the right way to write English in America. Because American English is totally different than other parts of the country.
Yeah.
What,
Remember
was
when-
he like using highfalutin words? Is
No,
that
it's
like
not
a
high-
regular conversation
It's
English?
it's like choppy English.
No, because in the
Because
Philippines we
totally
have
different.
different terms.
With a different tone, the way
Term.
the way we actually translate and the way we write them, it's totally different.
From the American way.
From the American way.
Okay.
So in the American
Well-
way, it's like choppy.
Yes, correct. So that's why we need homework all the time.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You guys, our core community segment is coming up, so be sure to keep it tuned here with
Yeah.
us. Chit Chat. We'll be right back.
So next time, teach them write English, okay?
Coming up next, fashion designer Kirsten Regalado brings her incredible creations to Houston for an exclusive Miss Universe reveal.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Hello, I'm Sharon Regis from Chit Chat Houston. May this holiday season bring you the music of laughter and the warmth of friendship and love. And don't forget to watch Chit Chat Houston Sundays at 11 a.m. on Cube 57.
Our next guest has been dressing local and international beauty pageant contestants for the past 10 years, including more than 1,000 title holders. Her clients include family members of the famed fashion house Gucci, ex-football player Jason Taylor, Nickelodeon's Lilymore Hernandez. Chit Chat is proud to welcome my good friend of mine, Kirsten Regalado! Well, welcome to Chit Chat and welcome to H-Town.
Thank you. I'm so excited. It's my first time in Houston, Texas.
Well, thank you. Well, you're my good friend, so I already know a lot of things about you. But for the sake of our audience out there, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
So I am creative, spontaneous, and I bring out so much joy and happiness to every client that comes to my door. Kirsten Regalado designs are how would I say, versatile, unique, and additionally, some of my designs are eco-friendly.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well, speaking of fashion, let me go ask you this. What is fashion to you?
Fashion highlights every woman's beauty. It accentuates, it reveals confidence, and every time I dress up a client, I help bring beauty into the world.
That's very nice. Wow. Where do you get your inspiration when you're designing?
So I get my inspiration from nature. I do believe that God is our original fashion designer. I like to spend outdoors. I like to experience the beauty around us.
Well, you are from Miami. We flew you here to Miami. So when you start designing your clothes, so do you go out there in the beach and start like designing and imagining what kind of design you're gonna design?
Definitely, you're right about that.
Really?
I always go to the water. I go outdoors. It's really beautiful. I don't want to spend my time in a stagnant workplace, so I travel a lot. I've been traveling around the world.
Wow. So what is your secret in keeping yourself like inspired when designing clothes or designing gowns or whatever?
Well, I'm like a child. That's why I'm spontaneous, and I have so much fun actually. So and besides, I really have a great support group. I have my friends and family that they really took care of me, and I do believe that teamwork really works best.
So do you like living in Miami? Is there any chance that probably you change your mind and move here in H-Town instead?
I think I would consider Houston as my second home.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I love Miami. That's where I stay there for already 15 years. And now I can my client knows where I live, so they just go there, and I also use the method of technology. So sometimes if you can't like fly there, we can just we can just Skype or just see online.
Yeah, well, speaking of clients, can you tell the audience out there what kind of clientele you have?
Well, okay, so right now I would have to say hashtag Miss Universe Fever.
That's right.
We are looking forward for this coming Miss Universe in Thailand.
I know it's going to be in Bangkok, right?
Yes.
I'm excited for that. Yeah.
So I'm dressing actually, I think 3 of my designs will be shown there on the stage of Miss Universe.
3?
Yes.
3? Can you? Who are those?
Well, I'm gonna dress up Miss Iceland, Miss Mauritius. She's
Whoa.
actually here.
Well, let's not tell our audience
All
that
right.
because that's a surprise.
Secret.
Okay. So Miss Iceland, Miss Mauritius, and who's the other one?
Well, I'll be dressing 2 national costumes, and of course 1 evening gown, which is Miss Mauritius is gonna wear.
And they're all from like Miss Universe.
From Miss Universe
Pageant.
Yes.
And when will that be again? I'm sorry, December.
It's gonna be on December 16th.
16th. Oh, I thought it was 19th. It's the 16th.
Yes, December 16th.
So it's pretty soon.
Soon.
Oh my goodness.
Almost there.
Okay, let's go change the topic here real quick. Just a couple of more questions about yourself. What major other, besides Miss Universe, of course, what other major fashion shows you were able to showcase your collections?
All right. So I've done Miami Metro International.
I've heard about that.
So I did that. So I represented my native country, Philippines, and of course my adopted country, USA. I did a lot of international and a lot of big international fashion shows. And of course, one thing about bringing back to Miss Universe to showcase your design on the stage of Miss Universe that's been seen by more than 60 million followers around the world. It's already a major fashion show for me.
60,000. Oh my goodness. But what legacy would you like to leave behind though, Kirsten?
I do believe that our children of course, the children are our future leaders. We made fashion fun for them. We encourage them to join community service and give back. So we do a lot of things in Miami that keep the children involved, actually all over the world.
That is so sweet.
Thank
Well,
you.
last question here before I let you go.
Okay.
What is your plan for the future, like for 2019, for next year?
All right, so I will continue to enhance women's beauty. I have a lot of weddings and continue to design pageants, of course. And I'm planning to write a book about my life as a fashion designer
Aww.
and encourage young designers and couturiers around the world.
Well, I hope you include Chit Chat on your book.
Definitely.
But I heard also that you brought some costumes here today.
Yes, this is very exciting.
Why is it so exciting? Tell me.
Because we're showcasing the one that's been recently shown in Las Vegas, Miss Universe. They're actually here right now.
Oh my gosh, you brought it here all
Yes.
the way from Miami.
All the way from
I'm
Miami.
excited to see this, everyone. Chit Chat, we'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere. It's time for the fashion show featuring the incredible creations of Kirsten Regalado. Hello, I'm Cheryl Picture from Chit Chat Houston, wishing you all the joys of the holiday season, the warmth of home, the love of family, and the company of good friends. And don't forget to watch Chit Chat Houston Sundays at 11 a.m. on Q57. Welcome back to Chit Chat for the very first time here in Chit Chat and in Houston. The moment that we are waiting for. The designs of Kirsten Regalado. Take it away, Kirsten.
Thank you. So may we call in the first gown, which is the red gown. This is actually my favorite. This is now modeled by Miss Alexandra Whiteley. This gown is worn by Khushbu Rajnawal. And this is, I love this because this is a billowing the fabric. So I just remember like back then in the Philippines, growing up there, we don't have a washing machine. So my mom, she washed the laundry and hung it on the line to dry. So in the eyes of the child, I just see the billowing of the fabric. So this is made of dope-dyed chiffon, soft and flowy.
It's beautiful. It's flowing. Can you turn around? That's beautiful. Look at that.
And this gown is actually the cover of my lookbook.
Ooh. And it's really look good on you, Alex.
Thank you.
Yeah. And by the way, Alex is all the way from Austin, Texas.
Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's the next? What's the next one?
The next one is our fuchsia pink gown. May we call on Marianne?
Ooh, my very good
Your
friend,
very good friend,
Marianne. This is beautiful.
So this is hand beaded.
I can tell. Look at all the bead work.
And it's embroidered.
Did you do this
This is
yourself?
very special. Well, we have a team. I design, but I don't do the beadworks anymore. But my beaders are very, very excellent in their field. So this was shown in during Miss Universe in the Philippines.
Really? When was this? 2016?
I think it was 2015.
15.
Yes, the following year.
And who wore this?
Khushbu Ramnawaz.
From
so
what
this gown
country?
is worn by Khushbu Ramnawaz from Mauritius.
Wow, this is beautiful. Can you turn around, Marianne? By the way, Marianne is a good friend of mine, and she's also FAMA, Filipino-American Modeling Ambassadors. Wow. Okay, turn around again. Are these like feathers?
It is. It's made of ostrich feathers. So we separated it one by one and attached it by hand. So this gown is very special.
It is. I wish it fits me so I can borrow it.
Yeah, it's like a glove.
Well, thank you so much, Marianne. Who's our next in line?
Oh, our next is the national costume worn by Miss Iceland. Our national costume, when the national director contacted me, I made sure I studied the Iceland culture, their women, and their history. So, would like to present the headpiece.
Our co-host, our Chit Chat co-host, Miss Shireen Regis, of course. Well, go side view. Let's go show the shape of your headpiece. Wow.
So this is an Icelandic ram. And this is made of real animal skull that I got from an old estate from Miami, but I just embellished it to look like a ram.
So this was really worn by Miss Iceland,
Miss Iceland
last
Universe.
year.
Yes,
last
just
year.
recently in Las Vegas.
Wow. This is real. This real,
Real
skull? Wow. I'm
It
speechless.
is. It is kind of like heavy.
It is.
It is? I was gonna ask you that. Is it heavy?
Kind of heavy, yes. So
Is it comfortable?
Kind of comfortable. Yeah. But it's kind of heavy.
Yeah, we made
Can you
sure
move
it
your hand,
fits
Missy?
so she can move and she can do her action.
This is really a great discipline for models. so you can they can just stay like this.
Well, thank you so much, Miss
Thank you.
Thank you. I
Shireen.
did a great job.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, this is the one I'm really excited about.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this. Can you tell us about this coming up? What's next?
Coming up next
Uh-huh.
is she's a beauty queen. She's competing for Poland actually, but this time she's gonna wear the costume worn by Angie Calichurn. Just recently
Ooh.
that happened in Las Vegas
Las Vegas last year?
last year.
Wow, look at this. What is this?
That one is a Ravan. It's hand painted by Earl, my friend. I did the Ravan and he just hand painted this. These are the beautiful sights of Mauritius. And this is their like the cup. They love to dance.
Right.
They like to celebrate on a bonfire.
Wow, I like the colors too.
Yeah,
Like it represents like the sun, right?
Yes.
Like the nature. Can you turn around and let's go show it to everybody what it looks like? Whoa! What is see-through?
It is. So it's really wide.
And this was worn by last year.
Last year by Angie Calichurn.
Wow. So what when they walk they just hold it? They just
Well,
hold
they
this thing?
can tap the Ravan because the Ravan is a musical instrument,
Ah.
and they can dance. So
Can
maybe
you give us a sample?
Show us a dance of your national costume.
No, sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, sexy, hot. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. So this one, so when they walk, they just hold that, right? Whatever.
They hold
Doesn't
that, but as a designer, I make sure that they have to nail the stage. I just don't want them to just walk and model. I want them to have some actions.
Right.
Because it's best in national costume anyway, so that's what it counts.
Well, thank you so much. You look so beautiful. I wish I can wear that too.
Yeah, it's so see-through, but it's very comfy.
Right. Okay, our last one. Oh my gosh, this is a suspense. The last one.
For the very first time, we're very excited to present national costume because with national costume we always keep it under wrap. We never show it. We're very protective about the national costume. Even sometimes we do a little sneak peek, but we don't. But this time, here she is. She's actually competing for Miss Universe.
And this is exactly what she's gonna wear.
Exactly what she's gonna wear.
Oh my gosh, and we revealed it even before the Miss Universe. Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Excited too.
Can you give us a sample?
Like,
Are you? What are
but
you?
you need to wait for the final.
Ooh, suspense. just tiny, like maybe what, 5 seconds?
5 seconds.
5-second move. Ooh. How sexy.
So this national costume is a celebration of their 50th Mauritius Independence Day. We've been like thinking what kind of national costume we're gonna present. I already presented the 7 colors of the earth, which is also nature inspired. But this time I spoke to the national director. We've been like brainstorming and I asked him, can you like imagine yourself go back when you're 12 years old? Every time there's a celebration, what's your favorite part? And he said, fireworks. So I took note of everything and he said, margarets.
That's right.
And he said, feathers. So we incorporate everything. And this one already, if you see, there's like fireworks. We hand beaded the fireworks, including her skirt. There's fireworks here.
Can we see that?
Cool.
Oh, there. Yes, it is
So
fireworks.
So I'm wearing the celebration of Mauritius 50th anniversary of Mauritius.
50th.
So it's very special for me.
Wow. That's
So watch her
exciting.
on the stage of Miss Universe. This is
yeah.
gonna be exciting.
I'm gonna make sure to wait for you when I watch the Miss Universe, and all of you guys out there too, right? Well, thank you so much. This is beautiful. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
Thank
I
you
love
so
it. I like the colors too.
Thank you, Kirsten.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Miss Mauritius. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, December 16th, the Miss Universe, all the way from Bangkok, Thailand. Chit Chat, we'll be right back.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm all is bright. Hello, I'm Melvin Adriatico from Chit Chat Houston. May the upcoming holidays bring you lots of happiness and good cheer to you and your loved ones. And don't forget to watch Chit Chat Houston Sundays at 11 a.m. on Coop 57.
What a bright time is the right time to rock the night away. Hey everyone, I'm Roseanne Aragon with Chit Chat Houston. May this holiday season sparkle with joy and peace and fellowship with family and friends. And don't forget to join us on Chit Chat Houston Sundays at 11 a.m.
Well, that's it for our show today, you guys. We would like to thank you, our guests, our wonderful sponsors, our hosts, the crew, and the crew.
Thank you for the
you guys
mimosa.
for joining us today. Until next week, you guys. Take care, everyone.